Yada say yamwakwa baby me Adom TV Badwam na uguso hwe no nene wo hwe de ekro ne dia wo ma ye ready pa wo man hene kwabna sante anochewa ba adwo se wa na fe kwasinsia any team no dache hene ne Saro pare wo mo ewo ho enne ye wo freight forwarders for no office ye tema na importers and exporters wo mo ha bia no wo mo ekagumu amampanifo ahwe no matie na womo ayia no fi se enema nkoye wo mo side a yen wase no yenso affect ye pa fi se ebo no kosora e base no so ebe kosoro nti na hadwene ti mesra wo ye ayi importer ana wo ye exporter bia na wo bentema nene importer mu ho de a mesra ye hie mu e wo freight forwarders for atna ye ho ko ho sisi a team no wo ho ene yenso ye wo akire ha ye bogumu a nti wormo aye crowd ye bekọ ho na yakwa akohwe ene tema fishing abon na efede ohwe zoom na wode ma me hane de eye na down nso fine nti eno eho nkomo eno no nti nkomo bia wo question bia ewo eniema se wo na wo kra free obi man so ebo mayi mu ana wo di free ye mayi mu de konkofo man so wo challenges bia ne how bia wo famu no akwanya no abase Adom TV Badwam for Super Fridays and ye de akwakopie mu ewo ho team no aye krado hwe ni mo se wo de wanu ye won sembisa bia nso ebetu dwama mpanifo ahwe tu ho na mo de amaye fi se eniema hadwene taxes ahodo bi ewo ho ededa niema no eso ni tua no sorry ni tua no emu emu edin nti mesro se wo tema ene ne mpotemu a na ne wo so wo join ni team no ewo ho na fe yetumi atwo so ewo ho mami Priscilla mi phone lines na se yenyanya na bia wo ye importer wo ye exporter na ye mi phone lines no nti 0302 Press our number na mam kakra mpacho 0302 211 701 702 703 0302 211 701 702 703 we obi a wo kra nioma ana wo de niema free maimu eko obi eman so challenges no de team no aye krado ewo tema enti se woni tema na emom so wo ye importer na exporter na wo hwe me sabe ya wo so fa wo nsam na bra ye de bema team no na mpanimfo a ye nya wo mo ho no ye ne won mo di nkomo no mayi ensam ni nyina no baako nso ade amaye se medical aka no sade na ha dwene wo so ho a e ba form han so e ha dwene nti we de em se team no aye krado nti si entimi amfa wo call na fache me o man hene kwabna sante kwasinsia no chewa ba o man krado man oni team no mote ye nka ye mo akwa ba munso mai
2023 yeah, the trader and Ponyankopon as the audience watch. This is Badwam. Yeah, chia yenyuan mo munso je mama ye wo eye kokomlemle fan of you know kwako pim se nondu ebebo yakachro for Super Fridays. It if you are the bia na day anim no a ye hihye yim no ye bɔ mɔden ase ye konsrawe ewo potembi mantembi ekura bi ase na kuru bi so ekohwe de ekoso. So the entire team is here. You know, tra compare say no do bebo and specifics here importers wono esu kasia wona shase esu efa eto awodo a woni tua epeja wono to a woni tua mu eno achinsu no wono ka say the flow at our ports businesses are very very slow inti said the number AC econo wono giri say adwenchire bi ama na adwentuato bi ama ebe ha adwene and we have the latest information customs for so dia tuma air importers na and also be di eye ehunkomo ye what tema to be specific if I read Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders one office and ya betna and now pay but maybe just opposite us no the popular Meridian Hotel yeah papa and the Ebadiato friend the first president of the land Dr. Kwame Nkrumah edia himpempa but in Sraka Krabia kwasinsia akogbo aprobo ahwe no edan ni hotel we yakeka na se ho asem enya asem ketwa ene de wona eti potemanom no isu se ayebia di pabonefo edi won juma ayebia nso a emwa eye aha safety hunse because a dynasty watch inti hunu ni se wan hu ya debi wan hu ya betu ya ni jura na no so akofan semodo eba. This is the popular almighty Meridian Hotel Oshia ena ego basa sakatu sano that the etimi no o my Ghana the etimi no they be ada yebekọ so akasa identify challenges akasa but say ye hwese ye how na esinto no ibetimi pa aye free no continues to be one of our biggest challenges as a country. It enye enunti ne ba ha but very worrying say obohu say bia bia ti say etimi adam pan ama ho kwan ama nipa bonefo edimu etumu aye esa na eno anso a aye bia nso ye a refuse dump. And the first point of call will be just to alert the assembly say yenim say omo IGF ne omo sika sem kwa no enso omo dada. But of course something about this edifice no ebe boy ama nyoma bebre so a etosin wo hanum se no etimi afri akwasi matching me da se pass oba wo de wo no o concentration timi ko gina Meridian. Yeah, but then a tune wagon cause.
Okay, my because a day kind a bahanum.
Yeah,
and not many a boss, none fee say a jar, I'm crabbing a sin dia wager.
And I came.
Now, maybe sign near Babatis say Meridian Hotel. Yeah, now or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Kuma is see. Because I'm Kakre Yade Fru say, and penny 4 years where you but from 1990, Ebi Sydney, any Altuna JGM, Ebi Swonum. It's one of the security guards. I'm mentioning Fiabas a 51-year-old man. Yeah, they didn't come on a watcher say, says Omokromo share a dinosaur. And yet, baby, I'm to be bought a prono. It's as a pillar be a week to the sense, and I didn't be crash as see a PAP. Eh, it will much say, Uta been Ben's Habiana.
To see you know what could mean. People are,
yes, I'm for a money or honum. Your mana air so say, baby, Edruno. And yet, down in an to be training in our share. And I bet you cry, continue be an abbot me a benny ye because of the death trap now, Abbasi. I saw Becca somewhere about 3-4 years ago. A man for a team for one erase that concern. Extra bumping for say a dino. Yen fan yeshia, yen
this hotel.
Say I buy any purpose beer for the Meridian Hotel, young Chroma is yena, yen and son, I could find you necessary about a bromine. And Omaso Tete a day from 1990, ABC 2023. And you've been a backer, say, you be
how can see
maternity confanoche maternity blog. A rich Nigeria big and say, because by beer at yes, Tete Dana no Musino, and what the other woman when you change an idea, yes, dear. But a day from 1990, Bessie and idea. Oh, my meaning say a safe crowd in my say. Well,
I'm trying to see whether the transport ministry I see and ministry I'll check and then be sure and let's talk about it because the ministry are directly in charge. Asaki awingo betin so abekaya ho before do abekaya so obitima to aso
me church for ina na memamo akwaba ebatema say mo dwen your ho say eneda ayedita mpese mbra na ya na modi nkita ho nti say importer bia o se kona bia ana exporter ana agent o TV bia no ti Adom TV anapa wi ampacho ma onan so embraha beka wa sam na anye enkwasi se dan na no ye leadership na ta aban na anye se anokre sam na yaka na me eyam de se mo ba badu ha no mo gasa mo de mani behwe na musu meye danse amaye omahene se yenim se your Ministry of tourism and development yeah. So me so say akosi bibi e friend papa no oda Ghana Tourism Authority akosi ajima
and I'm deputy minister Mark Okreku
aha mo amunipa no mo ye adwuma na se ya page na koye deputy minister nti so obi so mo me so say if it comes to us it's tourism there and hotel there definitely this line square and not on transport minister. Transport minister Samna yeah babadi and then
so the conversations about transport minister but what the word usually say we follow straight under
the tourism ministry.
Exactly
yeah.
Exactly has
but what has been you've been here for long what has been the challenge
on my name it say abrochiri I thought that they will go to a specific community. Now I'm heard dying now for some years now, maybe 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
They are breaking in then they reconstruct it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So even a dying, you are seen we, you are plaster no, you are finishing no, then the team, you team break say this age, this a die way is too old. There is no longer safety for human beings to live under. So they will take all the debris and reconstruct new one. What about dying? You are plaster no. That way may also say you see that with a young woman.
Yeah.
What you say? Na say oya nipa ba de sam ko okodujen se ko to oto e France ko wu
Oh yeah, go.
Ka etwi ye kana say
Go from 1990 to this time 33 years sir.
So but the construction didn't start 1990.
No.
So you can imagine that this is a debt trap.
Yeah.
And I think say Tema Mayor so it's under the Tema Metropolitan Assembly. Tema Mayor in Guinea is no. Now,
as we speak, because security was one man quite on the man this
man.
Okay, but here for the mom that you chomoka assembly now as a Ghana Tourist Authority.
Okay, to be honest, many and one, but now may be a concern 1 year. The danger I also express the chair say because maybe on one casa crowd this almost ain't feel safe in it, and I'm calling a penny for say. Either say ye be buoku and a baby young wage member may young wajuma. And yes, I'm going to be and call me and say, oh man,
I think some years ago, Juma were there in the construction. There used to be one person who used to talk about the place by me. Semuko, Papa no Casano, Samuk Unua, may also say about my church or Sa Papa na, interview no say how far. Yeah.
Okay, so Kwasi, why any reason for being here and then Nafini Rasakin going common as
it's Yamse accommodating in a transport ministry. If a month for a bar, Yesusha Jinabia, Ebeyi and Yema, Ebekraniema, Eddie Free, Yemai Emu. Now, man, somewhere June, July 2022, and Ghana Port and Harbour Authority in Penfour, and Shimuka Kratcher almost said. And near ma ye port no a bed drop it. Ye koye ni me. Nempen for measures a bed drop it somewhere be say 18 to 20%. But ye rura 2023 mono. And another projection by say didn't drop no ebe move from 20 to 25%. It did not know say near madudu a ye tema habono a drop it upper form. Importers and exporters consensus ebi mu a raise no hremu say a farm be a free a buying. Because of a 2 hour dua, ye de ato Jumedia di ewo ye port ahodo and ye water maintain ye concentrate on tema
right
habo. Now ebi musu concern kwabna musu raise say eniema ye yi ewo ye port eba from there. Then it could mean say one district, one factory, one or the other ye adwuma. So one eniema ye ane bu ayededu na aba from no ya shorten him be ewo kromu ana se bia si kire na bia yi curtains base du ene ne ye yi 7 na ye nya miensa na free baby aba be shem bia mayeti eme ye ho kire odwama so ana kwa be de betimi afa so ama ye port no agina na so ye pa because ye ka say ye economy no ye import driven se omanya ya hoto so nyina ye say Nima ye credit free amanone edi eba emprebra ye kasai sana Ghana sikasem eni edwedie akwako gina ese edwedi ne sikasem akwako gina se import dia se import abafuma impact wodwem etese u fili impact no ukodwa so ane wo pese oto no wunya bito se wunya bito dia ehifa de free ba ebo no so tesei se na ebadwum Ayaka ashanti ade ebo nko a na ama ebo no apagya akosoro sa ana ebo na e free ye hapos eba no so no e affect ni bi.
So sometimes to ebi no so adwene say omo e from agents no omo so omo kana na no bi omo ye no yes because most of the time no omo yi ni omo no ne movements omo ye wo mu no so no e ma emu e rem kakra so I am hoping say jumadi ni be ba na wi ye no na yehu baby amreyoni sintoni now because this in common has been back and forth almost all the time.
Yeah.
And I believe said yeah any one a cranium about Ghana esu omo tete omo ha no by the close of this conversation no na you make inroads are able to get a solution to some of these challenges. But my man wish you in your bema a year kojo for jo. Man wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then the birthday, happy birthday sunko and a day manum. Ya catch says oh yeah agent also semi bisa wadaroma. This is one unique opportunity. I also meet me about na also abeka wa me ti komo. Mr. Jacob Ajiman Gift member, PR member. Also other cancer what I'm saying common informal into almost any bidding community but Saki say so if you know kwasi atwa sanity ana
o mahene akosi aya di papa na mame susu memfa akonjo na mema yenua kojo fojo a happy birthday kojo yenua pa one Dominic and chum and Jackson na muboma ejuma papa Emma Aban Ghana. Yes, Agosi has been able to nail the nails straight to the forehead. The truth of it is that you see any friendly obi an country say no mami and papa frame. Ono kata akwa dem no kofa who say no mami nda hoba who say no mami frame. So mo do her. Now, say question import the at least who in his blessed memory, Jafanko, Una, we are how somehow close to him. Now, when him say almost and so one way or the other may also say why imported that and what you are duty that. But to make a say a byway since Obai 2017 before Obebano. Na asampa oka ese Ghana for ina eson enemy amete ha no ene say omo year free taxation to production omo ba na ampa omo first maiden budget omo say ya abolish 1% special levy import and I say kan ene ye nua mu a omo wo aboso kan omo abolish omo taxes no omo hene 3 months down the lane omo say I was looking for catch them say which part will be termed as spare part, and which is not spare part. And then no casano say we tail light bo and now say we mirror bo na ko buso kan on baka say spare part. Nti Ghana for dan your mode ahomansa you can say aban abolish taxes yet ne money boy di. I mean what aban did not go back to them say after that Hulu Balu announcement coming to implementation that is not exactly obia ankoyi spare parts what my porter 0%. Na Jacob Ajiman Oteha or agent omono mo yi name na ama importers amaye. Na second 3% whom say okay say na 17.5 Professor Mills and Jomama government time no omo di grade 4 no call 17.5%. Then they said they brought it back to 3%. So 3% no you see who yi name we are wholesale so we are there you do 3% flat rate. Na business say na you name na what tema port no you charge import duty plus 70.5% na you kwaton name na you ne output tax input tax na 70.5% upfront aban je what tema port output tax me ton name na we are then I invoice to Ajima then I take the upfront tax that you took from me from the port no difference na can me the bravo say we see ma importer bia and wholesale bia invoice at 70.5%. Never na input tax na. Then reduce the input VAT at the port no to maybe 7% and 5% my. Then we know that okay somehow some way you meet us halfway. Aban said that bit. Omoji sa bedu MC 2019 there about. Then among some that who said encourage you say we are bringing you back to the standardized tax. Standard tax you got sorry say oh 2023 budget. Yes, to VAT no to 15%. Nti meno okasa sia no ukoyi nema watema pot sia VAT no ya page na kwa 15%. Ya kwato nema so ya page na kwa 15%.
That's from 12.5.
So 1% special levy na ya abolish in 2017 no. And no na ya COVID levy na almost adi bra tema pot no. Na ya na WHO and I say COVID is no more a dangerous disease. Yeah, you see all the restrictions. You lift all bans, Omampenyi say there or say Chan sa COVID leave no ye him free. So we are even looking forward to see coming media budget review 27th of this month no or finance minister obetwem sa COVID leave no Omampenyi di kaka na you see munu kam munu asante otwi for me pepeni you see penyi jwale wi adan so sa Omampenyi di ka baba ka say COVID leave no yam twoma bigiri say yan twom na e bi say who say na see I robbery na ye dey because me kai pass time ma Omampenyi pesa sika no so ofaka Ghana sika kwotoduro no pap Ghana 24 job no pa e say yambo no ya bo we ya see ade na kwa policy we see that Janicha won fam so sa no mo pa e so kai
COVID to no bra COVID ye twam
then almighty benchmark values e buy no who say buy boy even though with that one na animra because I fought it that we see why you tax my that was the norm, all communicators, government communicators, but the antenna say you didn't go back to parliament because before you abolish any tax or reduce any tax you have to go to parliament. Until 2019 yes I no man call parliament because nim say you trade importers esa ego in the sense say me am ko Mike we every retriever and me say o mine me say ade na me turn $1 obi to custom o see me $25 now because change go back and forth I say okay mama o discount na a tax no we reduce na nti aban efasa we asa bedu last year also my 20% after my 30% nti obia no otua duty import duty to say frozen food no chicken bags so in chicken bags one crabby obia no otua let's say 80,000 she say I pay just for 250,000 I pay just for 300,000 and even more
80,000
before benchmark values 50% was taken.
Yeah.
Importers were paying like 70,000 or 80,000 to clear chicken at the frozen chicken at the port.
Okay.
As we speak now, because they have taken the 20% and they've taken the 30%, I paid that duty, from those figures to over 100, 200, and 300. Am I hearing some mechanic because you see BOE all every day. So that has increased. Until we say, importer drop or porter doesn't mean say one factory production a bit more. So something is coming. That's why they are blocking. Nothing is coming. There's no. I can tell you with authority. There's no any one factory. Even a coffee juice, cry or no. At the same about nobody saying. Or no cry. You know Ghana. Nobody saying. Until production, what to say? A buyer reducing cost of production. Our Ghana. That be a monoka utility tariff. So they can't even produce. Until I can tell you. Apart from that, no. A buy we ban no. AU levy. Only say Omampenyi Akufo no kofa AU levy baha 2.5.
AU levy.
Yes, African Union. Now every country contribute to African Union. So they could have charged it on consolidated account. That at the end of the year, no, you get a tax na kaboma. They are charging 2.5% no, every consolidated account. A copy as a membership fee. Be a membership to African Union. Yet, I'm going to port until see our porter. What the name of free? I'm anywhere back. But you have 2.5% AU levy. I buy we any coffee buy. What you say? To see I trano all my 3 taxes no or sign. I can tell you say what is happening, the current happening in our port that has brought sharp reduction of import into the country is as a result of a buying useless excuse my language, useless policies that they said the previous government was lazy, was not thinking outside the basket, that we have all the economic missiles. Who can say Vice President Badwam didn't say who can the NDC economic management team? This is the most useless economic management team that I've ever seen. As we speak now, what are buying him or come market women are hooting at the government because what are they? A buy way anything we can say. And no I'm say more letter and I'm say good for complain say good for the so a ban or this tax ni na because me kai pass the last time Yakotra Chamber of Commerce headquarters choir press conference aditya they say yabaya strike yabaya say your friend me they go do and a good president say oh baby na some go do na the government need the money and so we have to no be a sort of choir say wait these people they've gone to accept it again. So I can tell you all is not well. Now
omo kra nema free Ghana eba Ghana ha no the bulk importers no who come marketer makola katamantu omo ko to wo mo because most of the people are retailers no import down ko fa nema ba won't even talk fufu okofa ba no to be duty huta so or the high cost and that is why so come marketer nema no market but nema no boy edi
okay
again nema no ebidimu so sisia because the cost of doing business in our port you know bebre farm never ko Togo bebre farm never ko Africa they are finding ways
but you are a potential flag bearer and a potential president of the land and to be mindful of describing the economic management team as the useless economic man. Their performance might be poor. But,
very poor.
So you're mindful. I necessarily draw attention. Jacob Ajimana better as a gift or a member may quite more issues with them more because they be an answer more can too much or they are always quick to complain. Out they are on the neck of government. And more time and say better hold the government to ransom. My own baby what continues to be their challenger. Bribiada as a obedi ne kutu jesi omukoma omia omuntibingwa home. So Jacob boy anope.
Good morning, Michia.
Morning. Yeah.
Dedi kind of me da me mpenyifuasi me national president give me district chairman give for the opportunity say ye be church ye juma im se ne ye humanity na me chance no member Bible quotation about Job 32 verse 9 to 10.
Job 32
9 to 10.
9 to 10.
Was a great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment. Verse 10. Therefore I said, hearken unto me, I also will show my opinion. That is Job chapter 32 verse 9 and 10.
No, we the audience shall see. Apostolic Empowerment Ministry. But the audience shall see. When the baby of 2 fear, they don't can't see man. I see. So we are hearing to you. Want to listen to you.
They didn't come on my home. Send a bear. Yeah. They toss you another statement I will make. The blindness of the mind is more dangerous than the blindness of the eye.
The blindness
of the mind is more dangerous than the blindness of the eye. Yes. Because the summary of our problem in logistics, shipping, freight forwarding, from policy makers even to the implementers, freight forwarders, to the importers, to the business community, enti sabi obia timi sori no waye ne ope de tia mra de tia industry practice de tia de na agya tum no obia ne ope. Your problem in freight forwarding me gidi say they are in different facets of problems. Ebi aban policies, aban tour, aban taxes or deba. That is one. Ebi certain mafias in the industry or money or moye. Like AB Abeka shipping companies, Omoniama Omoye, and no Musika be Omojiji, and Rebel may be changed. A drew a be a Sabian agent, Sanomiso, ye the blame to be my home because, or see Timothy, a Jumana see, na ye church, ye customers, and near my see, send a bear or Tuesika or Nidinte Sicano. These are all we have other agencies at the port, Obia on the service fee orgy. Okay. And some of these service fees, to a large extent, there are challenges with it. And Sanema would now back terminal charges. I mean, FDA, EPA, mention all the agencies, Obiesika original, back to add up to the cost of doing business at the port. It is a Kobane Sa, Sabi, Obibeka say agent, and the Ejusika. But any agent, no Ejusika. Sabi, Utia with duty name co agent ho. A qua ho. That is one thing as an agent for na your man for 40 years. Say me, my misika say me go to your duty. I should be able to bring you the duty payment receipt. One or so far document now. You scan it with the barcode on it. Show sika do a metuya. And it's a dependence is you are. Or so one out to say in the pan was
you. What can you say? And some of them come say agent and so a pile up. And bono. Mufa chile some officials big kaka nema bi boom. Emma peja koso na mukwa jimo cat wa chile no enye no kre.
Menye bi da.
There be nyawa wonye bi da.
Ana menka say eniho.
Okay.
Name the percentage. It's probably 5 to 10%. Because me church or kwanya buying fast so editwa.
1% cry it will impact.
Oh, definitely.
Because nipa na edeje no.
Yes.
Ni niema badwama so a obe factor in sa cost ni na ni de oni na me say me call port me ko yim niema 300,000.
I want say me ntwa no wo ho.
Okay.
I want say me two importers for. Sebe oh pobi say wonye wadwuma. Mesre pe obi a wodimu belong to a particular association na say be assembly to a betimi akọ because enkofo pin na enti betimi yama ube nyankofo wa check your custom duty bibia de amanipa no we see obetimi ani say yama sa we see obetimi ani say yama me no ehọ na nsem ne wo no
obekate ama
na chire no obetransfer your calculation na chese nka me na nka me see duty nie me service charge nie shipping line charge we nani na ka me de ne wo sense na ka wo pese wo niema eba forma wunti no wako kate corner wako kate corner sa niema na beto.
Okay,
that one I have to make it clear. Na asema America no say duty structure Ghana ha we have depend on the commodity our dey ban when to your crown you pay at least about 12 different taxes. Depend on yes our port only on customs entry, shipping line charges in my terminal charges in my me agent emergency fee my say whenever require be a standard board approval ni charge beba whenever require EPA beba whenever require FDA beba. They are different agencies enti ni na kambom asana nipa no de niema eba no obeka say ka me boy ni niema no koto eno so ne ka yesen enti oka ni na bom asana wabetua like when pon niema no okrum na etuo na yitua no e wo soro dodo. To my opinion, it's too high. The reason is that, say, because funny am afraid bruchire ba, me mamo ebi ne ma ba ko mienu bi, na ma kire the tax base e ditua, na ma busa even the tax expert say, e right say, itua etuo on that basis. Ana, say, oko funny ma ba na fan say, and ma no $20,000. Sana buy value maybe a water or even less than that. The custom valuation, there are different forms and types of valuation.
Okay, so memoir to us about Bebeza kwesi twa oba was a doctor atraze Dr. Obin and yet the shen of straw not the shen of form. Hey doctor no I don't want to say Yakwaba eba 12 covers Yakwaba is here. Medin so anu say ma menda yenuana ma monso mo studio so kokomlemle menda masiye the premises of Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders ehon ye 4 Super Fridays no ye de bro ye di kan kasa fa Meridian Hotel ho ya ka cho say Ghana Tourism for and Creative Arts Ministry no Madarama something should be done about this. Me entwen ma union siansa na ye tu ho anamo ye nkomo pa ne de mpenfo no nyina gusu ha na ma ye to adwene se bere o ma ho so ye beba ho ba bia obutu bia na ye tim ni wadi nkomo ye wo era Samson Asaki e wo hanum say a potential flag bearer for the PNC and a potential president for Ghana o hanum say sanso na ye nua be ma Jacob Ajiman so give member ono so e wo ha say guta for president so atnase doc atnase ono so bebo ama yen community medimu na awie peyo akwasinsia wa mesumo ha tie no kwa kopem se nondu ebebo enche enuanum so wa beka yen se wa no so no ye ne on bedi nkomo ama yehu de eko so doc ono wa beka but mame ma agima no nsi wi ansa na afi mama akwa abaye na etimi ato aso
Babra we agima for sure say before say agima bebe no Samson Asaki ball AU levy.
It's 2.5. I think it's not up to that.
July 2016, African Union Pen 42 more Kigali, Rwanda, and their rate near 0.2%.
Okay, all right.
2.5%.
So yeah, that's it.
No problem. We can call for the invoice and
no problem. We can check.
They can look for BOE and let us know the rate.
Check on that.
The AU levy. Can you help us with the AU levy, please?
Okay. So
all right.
Ajima
can say offer customs entry no na we check how you calculate your duties sir. I'm posing a question to the tax expert. Do we tax on the tax? Yes, because to me that's what is happening in Ghana. And yet just a buying way. It's been successive government. For instance, said the mechanic Makofan by $20,000. You convert into your CD, no, you know the local amount. I buy a import duty, let's say 10%. Into 10% of $20,000, you are converting to CDs. Everyone say 100,000 CDs. Just an assumption. Into 10,000 CDs as we import duty.
Okay.
Get us at 10,000, no. Ebe ka a near money bond, which is the CIF. It is 100,000 plus 10,000. And sana, she say, you know, you the get fund 2.5%. You the health insurance 2.5%. 1% import excise. Ebe ke kantinema 4 we. Ebe ka CIF on near money bond home. And sana ya calculating VAT of 15%. That is what we do now. Everybody here can testify to what I'm saying. And I'm challenging everyone. Go to the long room, go to the sector commander of customs. Like I said, they make an Sana akoso since time immemorial. And yet, abai bi abano di bi abekam abai we the friend is saying that 2.5 VAT, sorry 2.5 get fund and health insurance, any 1% excise levy ababekam.
So tax on tax.
That is the problem I have.
And to add to the get fund and the health insurance, the previous government, no, everything was on the VAT straight away. So if your invoice value is 100,000 and the duty percentage, let's say 10% or 20%, maybe it is rice, they will calculate 20% over the 100,000, then they add it back, then they take 17.5% straight away. But this government came and decoupled the health insurance to be on its own, and decoupled the get fund to be on its own. Yes, so what it means is that if you brought an invoice of 100,000 and the duty component is 20%, they will calculate 20% over 100,000, add it back. So let's think that 100,000 of 20% could be, like, say, 20,000. You have to say 20,000.
Yeah.
So it become 120,000. Then they take the 50% of the VAT. Then maybe it could be maybe 5,000 or 10,000. Let's take it that way, roughly.
Okay.
They add back to 120 to make it 130,000. They will now take the 2.5 get fund. Okay. Then they add it back. Then they take the 2.5 health insurance. That is how, at the end of the day, your duty is huge.
And until I'm a person, a T4 near her, say, Sebi, any agent, no, and I made you. And I yet a Nipan or fan near Mana Ban no Boapo. Sebi, will be on for the Christmas. That is one. They told me, you know, say, be digra, we call something, you know, turnaround time of money. Okay. And 10 time a becono. Ebe boa me medwuma bekoso enti dinti na megire me nema boso den ne gina fa ko ne nema ni gu wholesale and gu warehouse. It doesn't make sense. Enti no, these are the things we need to look at. Say e kwan e fa so calculate VAT no it is saying na say I introduce BBFL no upfront payment of VAT.
Yeah,
the question I want to ask,
so say new levy
any new levy ya to name VAT na nkasa emra na de VAT buy no. Is it a consumption tax or not? You got to be a consumption at the point who you swad and the wutia. And VAT in the component you decay to your caneno and already they upfront that. And a Mosadi Ibiaba. I'm okay, and no companies no more registered VAT.
It's upfront then a mutuani idea in the mutuada than sana.
A different from the Etuada.
When you
upfront in 12.
Okay.
The Etuada than 15%. And tis emphasis say, what the name Abba. That's the own register with VAT as an importer. We bet you have both 15% and then the 12.5%.
That's about so Ajima, but a good president and a woody organ. Oh, you're getting here. The most of my bring one on you.
You are Sampa Elbonopo. Now, my mentor upfront VAT in Mukaka.
Uche, when the men chamber money in favor, I buy it because Asaki, Asaki, the old one who could move ya. I buy Banamo de Kutasa.
Asaki, the San Emana Oyeno, MC Eyabuapayo. ɛna ɔno nso no ɔyɛ no bibia politics because ɔyɛ so called presidential
no, or a potential
yes, whatever you call it. But I
is my heavy supporter. You.
Welcome, man. Politics and yes, a serious business. Tia can walk straight to the issues. Yeah, good to your no. A man you crew no be how one a dom ever. So we are canifo wo guta na we your who say wo to a particular line a jedifo no kro mo for mo support kra ema nti enya politics ya talk to the issues ya kasa tre issues no so ya can dispassionately do tell bia ya can abufuo so do tell bi so na say ye fe ye se anase ye tre ye ni brecha ba ye entintezu kokko etu ye shosum eboko jan no kika timi pacho memfie nkokko sa ne ma na ya okeka no na afront VAT no ye members bebre aba e the complaints no nkeka ho ti ye call ye tremu a wo ma atre ne se e compliance tax enunti wo mo a wɔn bu say mo register VAT ana yesi ani so mo register VAT a enya mo na mo ye target no because oba na be union ma ye upfront no bankofo bebre ho no mo a wɔn idwa kra ma ye kase ye hia to ni na no wɔn nya wɔn adwen say wɔn nso no wɔn be register VAT no wɔn so atete kakra ma ye eniti womo ene yepese yusu sanji shewi enti se wo nim se be pese me take advantage nam di chechemu ema ye dwadifo no obi a wo kra ne ma bi a wo register wo VAT no na wadi meka no akọ register enti ebeba no na already wodi no ma capture ewo system no mu enti upfront no untua enti me as a trade leader no menya information say na me communicate to my members.
President, so it means say near Abbas the no to compare amount for say omuko register.
Register.
It's why one register no. One has 15% no according to our register there would was system nko dia. Unchia 50% but only pay the 12.5%.
Exactly. It almost say a compliance mechanism.
Okay, like a penalty sort.
It's a penalty. But one no crown or say some more ubet me a refund, but refund the say yen can Ghana. Well, will be anyone more being your refund. Refund.
Why not?
Dr. Nadia, now okay, you won't trauma move.
Oh, sir,
Adom TV new.
Another American, sir, it's man quack. Nama won't call a genuine. Because we register, and one so call office below register. Where you were free, and it's an American. Rather than say, you are now for what light in TV, ye won't, sir, Miss Hania Manamempe, Metra Manford. So many. Now, Mestre, sir, overtaxation kills industries. About we oba obefa akunyano adia odi kaka ya ne se de wahu ne se there are so many nuisance taxes yetua no omaemu ama oma ne kanko no atosi eniti obo no homodena ese obeyi afiri ho samre ya ye kasa yi sa nuisance taxes no ebunkam yen adoso na ne ebebusa ban se ne wura fi no one said
that's what nuisance taxes for Ghana.
Oh, COVID levy and they nuisance and COVID levy, there's no precedence anywhere in the world. Say ya what 3 na ya real pandemic aba was me je hoto busa ewiase afa na ehifa no mo yesade obi anya na go say ba ya na enyuma eguo nti enyuma egu a na wo saje eto wo ho samre nyame ncha de COVID no WHO mu na about to say a new norm and I say a thing of the past. Eti se sa na tie dia o amampani kura waka ho asem. Eti na e wo table no so ye de.
Enchemu be no mo abrem on that.
Say yen so yen fe ne yen kosuntia. For what?
Enchemu be no mo aba.
na make so him panika kasa no dana woka asama fa VAT no covid na ekro no wo se emom ekode ne nso saa eto na ede ba ye ne de ye momod na ne man nka ho ye man nka ho a enyeye cost of doing business here is very high na ye ya ma integrity na ya na ye man penifo wo no ya to see cause saa no mo de special import levy bi ba ye o man pani dada apenso oba wo say ye ho atere ntimo mi emfasa special import levy emra na after the sunset say ye ahotire na ya ba ne ye ho totua kakra ye ye firi ho ye ho anodua da free time no beka ne wo enti ni na no eye ade a metumi afre no nuisance taxes esi ye free table no so
ba me pese ejina kakra say mo na mo manage system no say nyina ye gitum say covid which is the case any ho biema say sika specifically there should be a reason why ye cost wetua without that and no sometimes asaki be blame mu say e bia why too soft in terms of this abai because ye nyina ye hu yate ase say covid no mampanya ka egu ahodo a wi ase aka dodo na agya atum sisi bibia ni ho etisa eto ne ba esanse ne ahoden keka e wosikasem wo fom de ne epebidia support ye ho efiri honom de na egusu ogigi a ye gigi a ye de
yo
esenchire mu ba
enti na san komodie na ya na hu hia no ye frɛ ye advocacy group so nti ye advocacy no na eno no trese ye kasa no ya na ehu hia enti da bia menya akwanya bia no eyade a mede top no so na yen free back fa akopɛ na won sɔre sɛ wutu atia na sɛ de ubedika akasa abɔ hu dewuro watwerɛ ho krata na ene niama bebre a ɛka ho no a ya na yɛtwetwe ma aban no na aban yantie na wɔyɛ asobrache a ne bia mo nso no ade a mo pɛsɛ mo yɛ no mo ayɛ enti ya na enye digidi te sɛ de ya na bia asaki bɛpɛ so obɛyɛ ne sa. Now, in any case, Asaki, president of Import and Exporters Association. I presume so were big numbers. What were Nipadong? So Asaki, kabit me mo na ato to am show mu te say ya na apese ye no. Ni na aboa Nipado do afru se mon. Nti aya na wo ka se buta na anya ya na akoye bibi misro ye na ye betimi aka bom. Na ye de adwenkro aye nsise a ebebua na ba ya na de bia no brain game no e pasa na se esai ye si enkumdwafo enidwa ntimesro menua ya jaisa ade no na eto bebrebe na ye tua no eho ensunsanso a wo businesses no sabana ebehwe a esododo effects on consumers ne kaso obia beto ade a and a volume sanenka first no motomai akofo esoti cry na say soti because once a purchasing power because of inflation no akofo and the businesses and so no ya fapim na ye ade a ye friend turnover wano a ye de ton ade no nti esan say consumer no ho atere na woni scan nti se first na nkoto ade edu a ene obebre pa ansa no atomiensa ye ka say volume of trade na akofom ye port ha import no akofom a na ne susu aso no because it's a consumer no eniska no anto ne ma no ama wa na usuntimi nkra ne ma no wa ana
if present on sir enema yi report abafom no I remember sir on 30th of March this year Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority invited GUTA, AGI, freight forwarders, as importers and exporters into an emergency meeting. More resolve we could see, say.
Yeah, say you can plane a tray openino and say what else is he expecting? Because we port now. Oh yes, we port now operating no. Who operating Ankonam? Who operate in competition with other ports and other people are a big crowd nanka wamu free hinterland or ebe cranium ede womaniama befa hano so shipping line cost no adebia ye kan wasem no e cost ra one more option to go to Cote d'Ivoire and also go to Togo ni na no one more access to their landlord countries until you are in competition with them. And it's cost of doing business. At that time, I know near Casancra, no, what they is several from Bakra, what they better to one Casa operations and no cost of operations.
Okay.
And it you can say so my cost no a cost ra. Nipano, me and yet any with you.
Okay.
And it cost of doing business and only fapping pa ama hano traffic of importation slow down.
Who feel say because abanyania brese ye pese production Ghana e cost mount ni yempe kwa mi so tight port no na omo ye local production enya ho de fanyo madwuma like say AGF work over the years.
It is na aban ni susu ye etie. It is a wo ye bibi na se bia wo pese wo boost to local manufacturing companies are womo wo yi wo free enjihye bi mu eniti enka wo betimi ayi womo ene ayi bi so eto a ye na ye tua no
okay
ayi 90% wo say ye ha no industrialization no and manufacturing na ye no there's a thin line between the local manufacturing and importation that we do.
Okay, because
womo no extra about 90% of their inputs manufacturing inputs womo ekra
I am manufacturers.
Oh yes. And it so we just say biana
local manufacturers
yes
omo kra
yes
90% of their manufacturing.
That's no money the same.
There's a thin line. And it is the catch up and say one share areas are your comparative advantage. Now yenye deliberate support for them. But say one more components about 90% no kika there. It was acquire in line between and internet your local manufacturers no intimate try for no because your duty be a bit to no a move don't want no almost to apart from it be a duty on raw materials yana and no acquire 5% and it be a 2.5% or 0% in some cases. Apart from that, nina no into a pasana yeah uncompetitive. See, I buy. Sorry, I was say the sub-regional bodies in Nano, women are tasked to GDP. I was so. I say, yet, na ya Ghana, yet, the war from cry tasked to GDP. The Yari. What do you think, Yari? Because also, the number of taxes are yetiano memuano, a dot of Bubruja.
Okay.
And that the rate of taxes are yetiano higher than them. And it woman affordability is a key for compliance. It is say me first say ya hakra port ya ye cost items say ya taxes no account equivalent to about 20 different cost items. Uko Togo any Cote d'Ivoire enu better kra. Aniti so woman ye bibia compliance no e wo high.
Baby I hope say you are not calling for free port.
No, and your free port as some America. But if you are benchmark, so what you benchmark the neighboring countries are.
Okay.
And the next will share good practices. To honor compliance level no high because of affordability of the tax that they pay. Yeah, we are being made to pay excessive tax. And into compliance no are low.
Because the economy expansion no a huge change. Togo na be our person or the compare no.
That's why you have to even charge less. Because if you have a bigger productivity, then the least that you pay is even more than expected.
The bigger formula so I want to say also expand more so we hear sikadodo na ade aye. Edi say amount for the beba na ebenya sika de afri mu a ade na enya ne say. Woka
agye ehye. Woka manufacturing ehye. Woka ekuaye ehye by overtaxation. Wunya the so-called revenue now.
So what's the challenge in compliance?
It is the challenge in compliance and it's extortive rates of taxes that we pay. And we have to prune them down. And send our vice president a day paperless system no bano.
Yeah.
You produce taxes and I work port now, you produce at about 12. About 12. They say I say Afrosra Eco 20. We have to prune down
20 taxes.
From 12 to 20.
Yes,
and the reasons are
Tamahono, yeah, capitalization, a honor for it's your 10 BBR, the other 12.
I say fuel.
Yes, you tam bibia de abeto pam. Eno na ye dey destroy. On say business is one thing with taxation, you know. Say business is a mumu a. Wo ye then wouldn't mean the required task that you want. You cannot ensure local productivity. This year you're not competitive in the sub-region. You're Togo.
When it comes to market pricing,
no, you're not competitive at all. Even with the Continental Free Trade and the head office is here. And Yama, yes, what to acquire a manano, meant me kind a new better. Yeah, you call Kenya, if you call South Africa, if you call Egypt, anyone can home Equatoniama. And so, yeah, Musa said. No man do said it to free because cost of production, you know, a cost of ama you no buy, you know, nebo ayede.
President Mamima,
you call Togo, Cotonia Bibri, you call Nigeria, Cotonia Bibri, but the same thing cannot never be said.
Okay, Mesa about so you near Saki Pese or Sekwa into no anybody come up briefly now. What's Sekwa na wako something minimum so what no be brought.
Yes, me dasi. Me person draw attention now. I'm happy say Miss Nia Comrade, good President Waha. Dr. Ben, you guys say a year ago or 2 years ago, customer frame, especially when Mukashiano, we are our frame. I can say they've monitored Asia. Now, I'm who say freight, a cost of pa. Now, because of that one, no, who say in calculating the duty, no, yeah, the freight ne can. So they have to up the freight, the rate that the customs were using in calculating duty for Ghanaians. And see, I'm pay general call. I'm say 20 footer to like $3,000, and then 40 footer to like $4,000. And then, man, workers no freight are falling bim. 120 footer container, all the free Asia, China, Baha, what you have to say $1,200, and then 40 footer, but you have to say $1,700. Yet, customs are still using the $3,000 and then $4,000. That can be a safe.
People working at
so yes. So may draw custom attention. Say the cost now business ready for a complaint report. No, they are also part and parcel. Say who say monitor Asia. Now freight the cost over increase rate. No, now see a freight about for why is still using that high rate in calculating the duty? That is number two. Number one. Number two. Omahene, yaka production. Only beside Dr. Ben production. No. To say, I buy say, or the automobile, I bagan, and I'm boy. Now, I'm on cars duty, a cost repair. So, automobile for no, what do they do? They buy finished product, put them into container, bring it to that assembly plant, and they get box them. And they say, your manufacture car, our Ghana.
Oh, but Asaki.
Of course, what are they producing here?
From day one,
yes.
Yabaya can't me at your sense, assembly na omo wahanum. See a queer nimia, and a time will come one. On may ye money na ewa, but for now, no assembly. It is a year, Madame Pa, so we appear to my abide. But the tennis, oh, as I would him say, to see a couple for you, cars, Uber, yeah, the buyer, you have to say 14,000 and half, 7,000 and 10,000. See, Uber, wouldn't see a garbage,
which you are saying
over 50,000
to it.
Uber. Bisomo agents of Tiana. You are Bisomo. Apart from that, na me person me ka tre me nua bema. Aye papaye and friends eh.
Boapaye.
Yeah, boapaye.
Not deliberate.
I said before 2023 budget no. Now there was a strike in Kumasi. There was a strike in Accra. Na yakwa obukochia omampanyi. Me kai pass after meeting me nua panyi ofre me. Okochia omampanyi no okade o say the finance minister wo New York, Washington. So of free Washington a bar on Bashia. Then before the 2023 budget, no, you better dead. At that time, no, not your tax rate, then your cost. Now, say VAT, health insurance, get fund, ni na yakabo at that time, they are 21.5. Me also say, Mr. Brahma, they are 21.5. You better sorry, after 3 days retreat, no, and no man pay back and say, oh, shit, redeems the sub-region, no, yeah, they are low. So meet now, cause here, Dr. Ben and exactly Obama say, don't worry, me today walk Kumasi, me today see Nkra. Finance is bar budget no, ya better there no. Addition budget na there no the buyer. Obama here, Obama pay just 2.5, making VAT 50%. Things me can say a buy way, ya can't Omasam na ya jalomu, ya di nkuto stress mu
fair quite way so me come asam because say about what say VAT and that tax before because of that the custom at that time because customer staff all over the country. That was why Kumasi started to, if you come to your shop, if you sell one, then they take sell two. That was how they closed down 3 days. It took Asante Ohema, over 90 years old lady, to come and plead that Omunsambie Sabi Pepe na good for us took 3 days. Now I'm paying a share. I don't know they know what family on Yaki. Okay. And also increase tax no. Am I since that day to date, Yanga Abano. The only thing you do about any 3 taxes now, I'm going to buy recycling. You call your meeting. Your meeting, we are now file reasonable decision. Let's see your constituent committee say they should work on press statement, then we will follow up with a press conference, our Chamber of Commerce. The following 2-3 days time, you can say meeting no. Yantishi. Meaning I say, I buy a son up to now, you can't know. So I 3 tax now, I'm going to buy no. It can't get it for. It's not my duty alone, say, being fresh, say, young closing down shops and then close down stores. Or not, Dr. Ben, or tragedy. Only when there was Benman value, what he was paying, and now there's no Benman value, what he's paying. Only time 2%, 2.5, never no. How much he was paying before the 2.5? See a 2.5 VAT in a no. After I'm paying that promise will say your core budget 2023, now you shall do our budget, now increasing tax, tax. Does not call for demonstration.
Mr. Saki, you wrap up for us. Now for you transfer your kwaba. The extended version of Badwam on Adom TV, multi TV, so Ntibebia, Ubutubiana, Ohano, you're ready for one eye, a crano, Masuba Krumi, and Komo, Anna, ED1, Minoma Koso, your Porta Hodo, and the Edisan Komo Eboa, because they want Tinio Mebiasi, no one a part of whatever goes on around you are. Ubu will be the 6 Dano 9 as or the F4 Dano Choir, Miniminia Aquasisia, Ewan Ira Jacob and so on, Jiman, or can give for Sansona, Buta President Dr. Bensua, and so Abekayansa, in your Bema Baconso, Abekayansa, Hansi Aquasi. Yabequam near any anochua, but Eddie Comoy. Yeah, any reading Comodina, Nafi, Ajimane, a year. Doctor, any Nanesia so any accord Pepe one of a dark fussy. I'm not sure why I can't run Pacho, baby Ojano, Busauku, Samba, community of Yanquanim.
Oh, my Martinez said, Yadi Badwam every time I ever mono, ye friend, penny for who do be was Wabaha. Or my Bible drew agents, agent our hand to a momo enemy, Gina Mpensenpensemu, a mebo woman of a getting Kumabusa, some near my beer, a Kosoa. Omufi usende penifo abehie de wode tudwa na address ya ebebo apepe penti me first free opanyi ho opanyi mo ha no ebini de he
Daddy kan ma obia good morning me Musa Ibrahim Yakub ensem bebresi e portal no concerning our taxation and other stuff quick one now there's a new issue on board ACR obia ntie blocky companies be and according to source no bakobu crisis here or them or a secretary or value and ebeka on my penny abedechi baumia what people let's buy and also ejuma na say no I think within some hours spare no what make clean because of new system now or the buy no na nipa or value or customs or no value on cranium or a secretary, the invoice no nya no the mark custom and value in the buy or buy no see duty in 80 and kutria eja and boko man go do reports o could yinia man officer and say the value no extra or politic call almost 100,000 utria no clean man no koye and no mo blocking the company o call CTSB the question baby say adentina ultimate value within an hour as that an hour ultimate yinia man no I mean that doesn't make sense. I don't understand. And
let's say, Omoha no edo some pacho once with the how did he?
Pacho is the same story. My company was broke yesterday, so I went there and I'll be asked to come on Monday. And I say, we're in the trade facilitation, so they should open the system for us to work because we have people's duty to pay. They say, no, we should come on Monday. Now he's a boss, so he cannot say anything. Rose Parker, CTSV. They broke it without no reason. They say you are manipulating value. Meanwhile, I don't know how we can manipulate value. Because we don't give value. It's custom that give value. When they give you value and you appeal, they say they doesn't see anything wrong with. Why do you have to appeal? Meanwhile, there's a regime to die in faith.
Menko of France so menim se nkomo no omo atipunuti no omo te value ni ne enema hodo omo keka no ase be de yaf mani so kakra opanyi wonso o ha no say
madam asipa medike mesime ha no say obeye ejuma e wo port by the end of the day no ombeka said we call something tagging system. We have some your friend is saying different kind of institute that bind their bar. They can tag your container, you re-examine it, and then the in charge will release you. Unyama no call kwansona ebia fitema na eko ebia kumasi ana other way no. Na another custom barrier and so akwa chinyama no. Say duty no mde ma wa no no. Isha. Ombe chinyama na ko sometimes we call a place called Angloga Junction. Say kukumasi a. Omba ko yi nyama no. Ombe yo mu due process. Omu hu hwe. Scan ombe jo. Onju scan we are. By the end of the day, no major container and echo. But
I say, Mudi free have more echo. Yes. Of custom for be said, yeah, baby, I can't say, way more charge on the money. That
is what they are trying to tell us. On the chick container no quemu. As the Yamana Como warehouse, I could be say, oh, yes, saying, how did you get this? How did you get this? By the end of the day, no, on the share, they don't get anything. Then they will take money from you. They will call the importers to come to wherever they will keep their containers. No? Then they will take money from you and then let the container go. Sometimes, say, almost senior colleagues no more. We don't understand.
Okay, next say, or no sooner dear and on a menko penny so meet you.
Yeah, me say, your friend Dr. Mawley. Me media is about the shipping line. Me person me bisa me paying for ne say shipping line no. Then we found because we realize they have taken everything onto their own and charge anyhow. 20-feet container, just almost shipping line. We have things that we call administrative fee. At first, UFA shipping line receipt, you only see administrative fee and then local charges. Now, when you pick up a shipping line receipt now, you see a lot of charges. So my challenge, I want to find out who. Shippers Council. I want to ask what are their duty? What are their duty? Because we believe that they have to fight for us. We individuals or can never fight for. Agents or importers or traders that shipping line reduce your charges. So some of us are challenging the Shippers Council that what are their duty? What are they doing so far about that? When you come to Gapoa too, first when, for example, the program that you are doing at first, that's what we normally do. At the law room view there and see our differences, our challenges. Now they've brought a program here because they are there, they don't know what is going on. Before Ombe introduce, see any charges at the port. Nobody is against any policy that the government wants to introduce. But education that will lead to the people to understand. They are no more doing it. For example, this upfront fund that they have brought up now. First, before they will even bring this thing, they will educate us, implement it, but not to put it in the system that, just like that. But they have to educate us gradually. There, everybody will understand whatever it is. As my brothers and my seniors are saying there now, recently, do you know how many levies they've added? If you total 13 levies from 1st May to now, that's what they are implementing now.
May to July, yeah, you will mean.
Yes. Without telling us, it's just last month that they came to set up a table telling us that this is what they've done so far. And some of us were asking, look, so how do we go and educate our importers? And they will ask you, have you imported something? Really? If we are not here to help the people clear their goods, how would the government also get their taxes or to develop the country? So there's a lot to say.
Nature say enkomo aye twetwen eno no wakana brofo bedim se mpanimfo ahodo no atiase wo twi mu ntie bedi ho nkomo metio.
What I want to say, Monday I'm going to meet the evaluation panels and they are asking me to bring all the job that I did from May up to date, which I don't understand. So that is my grievances.
okoshia mpanimfo bi no se nkrata adwuma waye from May bepem enne no onfa ho nkrata nyina emra e na wonte ase sanse wote ase a enye ye ebia na mpanimfo atipunu ti betimi a kire mu de enti asa nhyehyeye no aba
ye mpese mpemfo no formal drink ko echire kakra with this 12% upfront. First, I mean, if you're an importer, you bring a lot of cars or a lot of goods, we have something we call tax certificate. This thing is no more. They put it as paperless or GCNet came. They don't do because they know, I mean, they are not monitoring it. So they don't automatically put it on the system. Now, you are telling us that if you bring a car, which...
Who is telling you that?
I mean, custom... I mean, GRA, the government, let me use the government, is telling us that when you bring a car, which is up to 200,000 Ghana cedi, you therefore have to pay that upfront. On the value, so that we were asking, is it a separate something? We know we've already paid the VAT already. So why now are you charging us the 12.5% on the same value that the customer has given us? So it's just a strategy for we to, I mean, for the those who are bringing cars now to do their own thing or whatever. But meanwhile, they are supposed to educate us for we to get the right thing so that we can also help the government. Thank you.
Next one, most say frustration no ya do so nti emu nkomo na ye di no bi betena se ya fa ne se niema bo na ye den so na efri baby a efri madam madru so challenges ni bi ni de he
Pacho ye frame Khadija Pacho be person men catch aban say by import taxes no edo sudodo obi wo ho a obetimi akra nyoma aba now so oni sika or the back legus no yes na akọ the mortgage no so necessary untua rent and also scan kwane because each and every day no like rent sika no e bi be kan yes na hadwen enti Pacho peche yen sra aban say omontity taxes na any duties no so and EPA charges no so at first no less than 1 cedis but say no like more than 1,000 cedis ni we in Pacho a hard pints me can try
okay next one so de no panyi medru ho said there was cedi medru ho yenim se oka gutafo empanimfo ho na maba de nanso yaba na de ne yaba ho line no ti enim kobo kakra
yo minyaba medawase say enyina yenim say and we've been complaining say cost of doing business your ports no very high na ninyina kan be na ma volume of cargo importation either akọ FM no enti mebo niam mienu bi so a say no enso ka ho bi na ma cost of doing business no ekosoro no ka ban no etwe na dwen eba ho na or address here say ebeboain one has to do with upliftment of values Biara customs eye yenyina yenim say according to WTO rules no say customs use the transactional values and no say on use na on the duties but in PMP no what the transaction values no e de kwa na customs eye wa uplifting no enti ebia what ade na say ebia ade na $1,000 and all the documents akoma customs obehwe no na ya uplift at the core ebia 3,000 4,000 banasa na say obetua more duty nti na duty a wetua na eden na ekosro another also has to do with the weekly review of the exchange rates at the port enyina yenim say duties are etua no even though etua no cedis but one the exchange rate no and the work duty no amount na ya convert no to cedis ama watua for instance last week na exchange rate na yedi adwuma no was 10 point I think 002 thereabout. This week you are raising the call 11 point something. And it's last week uyi bibi even say uyi phone na say ebia utua 1,000 cedis it's said this week rate no cost run into untua 1,000 cedis ni bio ebia obetua be 1,500 and I say 2,000 into banasa na say we a businessman untimi plan untimi make a projection eba ne sanso a ema enema bonso nye den enye stable ochira okoto ade 1 cedi ade chi a obekọ no na eko 2 cedis enti yaka say GRA onhwe nanka a weekly review of the exchange rate no at least kebia on pege no ebia quarterly and that's a 6 months pra emfamayen somewhere last year around December I think November December thereabout on year for some time a lot of relief then by but say on one saying as I say every week biano one review and there has never been any year week I one review above them 10 biana a costro into one share on addressing these two major issues.
Ebusiana say no and Ebusadi ebone na wanto abekochena no na ekostro because of the exchange rate. Bedwam so ne yeda ye ho aba ye ba ensem omode ato dwa questions ahodo mabusa nyina no ye be company for ho na muoye wo ma wo no wo de am.
Semini abetna a program ho am paying for say from 1990 up to this point yentimi hwa ma ehonye a heaven for a year would for no one way to trust them in some money or more side it's not the best but for us era a good president era a Jacob Ajiman because he in your bema
yes nana asiama
nana okay the ben say you need to be due to the intem tinana mpacho obefa a minute no ngotwe na ngotwe na fi doctor wrap up da man okay
Wasi ane ahwefo so ase mechia me give members for nyina na issues ne de menu anu medikan akeka kese na ewo mu na me de me major issue pa ye shipping lines aban taxes ni ade aban se ode boa empuntuo se ode ye so mfanye eno ye another thing. But some of them no nyama ema port ha adwuma no ebo no kosro no ebi wo ho a ye betimi avoid it, especially with the shipping lines there no and no kra so ye individual private foreign companies sikano I don't think say majority of them no extra kromo shipping lines. I have invoice here. Now me dey tell me new ekra. Say me send a client to be invoice come shippers authority. Say shipping line no a charge figures bia. Enti asie nim. My client be me said the reason for that charge because we share the itemized invoice in this one. What's the sales value?
Sales value.
Shipping line. Shipping line. Sales value.
Or charge you sales value.
Sales value. And sana your friend saying other government taxes no abano. Your friend is saying COVID levy, all those kind of things that become sales value 20,000. It's right here, 20,312.92.
Shipping line on a day o container no ebro.
But the container na ba.
Wajene freight. Enyo na auto container no e free no.
Auto container no. Waje freight.
It sales value. Who be so mom say there?
Me say shipping lines no couldn't tell me. So the right place I was say me business information here. Ghana Shippers Authority they take 9 cedis per declaration from importers. Into omo importers asem mom. Me dey akodan omo since last year. Onyi me phone so.
One shipping line per na sad na say.
In fact, to respond to me, it took about more than 2 weeks. With my position as second vice president of GIF, na me dey master makodan Shippers Authority.
And it
take 2 weeks. Some of these.
So what was the response in terms of that?
Sales value.
Mr. Besine.
Still they've not responded.
Besine. I mean no work say. Besine. Omo
Mugusutia.
Me na make sure they don't care.
Mugusutia na.
Went you container.
Now musutia the among Munimadia Mutia Musutia.
Mr. Went ya, who container no.
So what's the force some more power than more than the that means the next one be the adjourning case, but that are 3,000 much years account. No, but that's not acceptable. No, Debbie. Let's be here. I think say, yes, we are JJ who too much on maybe, and then Tokaso, and then Yabufoso. A Jumana may and also mean to Sikabia or de ma wire. As I say, Musikana Michiano, the Intia Michia says Sikano. Yes, dear, sent in the TV challenge say COVID, I need your COVID because COVID in Tiazi. It is our sales, the Indian, Utria said the Indian Utria. It's very fair.
What challenge here? What challenge here? No COVID, no,
but no. That is what it is. I don't just see and fire one junior. I don't just see and fire one junior. Because Yasa, and another be that your team overall Okawana for Betty. That is not healthy for us.
May say, O COVID, the year walking crowd here, and know they are buying energy. Are buying energy. We are shipping like foreign company in the country.
But have you dealt with the transport minister?
May say, next May, at a point, I told myself, say, Shippers Authority meeting, Transport Minister meeting, Minko. Waste of time. Me na make actual me.
A waste of time, sir. Straightforward as money, the Minister for Transportation.
A waste of my time. Minkubu. Ya ye meeting. Dr. Netier. Bisano. Ye nyina ya kabum, ye ni importers nyina kabum akushia ship all these Masa, it doesn't work. Obi enfi.
Minister Nanya willing to make it work and answer dear.
Me so be meeting a waste of time.
Hey.
Simple.
Na shippers no
waste of date also. A date ben also.
2002.
Bibian can win dog any. Says value. And sana
Ajima boy sana
be the crater be actual date ben also.
Data because way every Ministry of Roads and Transport. That's June 3rd, 2002.
Yes.
Signed by Ajima Menu, Deputy Minister.
At that time.
He's currently the head minister, yes.
Good.
Also container administrative fee. We regret to inform you that the attention of the ministry has been drawn to the above fee being charged by shippers and agents operating the country's seaport, which raises increasing concern of stakeholders in the maritime community. The ministry has also noted that the container administrative fee, which currently stands at $40 per 20-footer unit of containers passing through the port, requires sufficient justification and government authorization. In order to address the concerns of stakeholders and to adequately examine the rationale for the said fee, the ministry has decided to convene a meeting involving your organization for this purpose. You will surely be informed about the venue and date of the meeting. In the meantime, it has been directed that the container administrative fee is suspended immediately. You are therefore, by copy of this letter, kindly requested to give notice to all members of your association to suspend immediately charges on the container administrative fee accordingly. We count on your cooperation on this matter. The President, Shippers and Agents Association.
That was 2002.
Yeah.
Bibuzasa Sakrati Wakusi saying since 2002, how many years in it? You see, the issue is one government to one government. Successive government. That is the issue we have. Your friend be cleaning fee. What you near me no? What bet you cleaning fee? A bit $15, a bit $20. Now, say truck nanka sana far container truck on your whole. That is one. Your GBB security fee. 9/11, September 11.
Yeah.
Saturday buy Anna the world of transport. Yes, the world of transport. Decided they say any security features. Various sports. Say ne ya. Sand basaba say ni ACBU. Liner shippers. Since 2002-3 now started a year Sunday man. No person much say moon nim say be the name my back tema porter security fee be 20 be can be free to one because onim say oja to hosana or bar or no be charges ka ope no charge me exchange rate ope shipping lines that's what they do Bank of Ghana there they am say 11 point something. No beju bi about 13 series to $1.
Yeah. And they are correct. Bank of Ghana for the year too.
Me say the wo no.
Oh, Max line.
Me say the media line.
MSC wa ha. PL wa ha. Ba Costco.
Can san krata na che say wo port one no. This is the threshold that bank.
The rate at the
yeah, that I know contract.
Opening some we enkra boy media men. Go and check. Mo rate a mo dey adwuma.
So omo Bank of Ghana rate
at all. Not at all. And the Obeka Choni say oh or hedge. Na Bank of Ghana say we wan consider hedging bibia ansa na or this apple or the rate in the mount. They say the omu bi and say omo mfa rate no emma so.
What?
And say wo gina wanya smart no one nye division no hu rate or the ma hu rate or the ma. That is what they do. And in the other way no. Sir, if the local charges no moje no, it's ya shipping mra.
Ade.
Busa won say shipping company be na Ghana hanom. Me nyame adom me export kwa abrochire. Hapa Cloyd omo come to 2. Ye de nema ko Germany amuko busa Hapa Cloyd say nema ni ko duru hono ma. Omo gi consigning local administrative charges ana. They don't. Adentina ye de ye gi sesika no. If you say sabi empanyifo akomo no atu.
Shipping
company mra no say ye adwuma no enya adwuma. Etia mra kire say me ye liner shipping na shipping you mumienu you be liner you be charter ne de wa no wa niam no akọ wa say uber ye yi liner na say trotro
okay
enti wo de niam o man hene akoma VIP oh friend say circle of akoma obi okumase ma wo ekoduru kumase a watu aka bibia wa ha wo wasase say 200 series ansa na me de niam ma wo sa na shipping lines no mo ye Ghana
that's me tua wa
aha enti Mr. Obin ekofa ne neme free China eba watua de friend freight before obeji me freight no wo ye bibi e friend voyage estimate enti car obebo from China all the transshipment port ababedu tema na enema na kodu terminal se me mensa beka me enema waka ni nabom the representative of Ghana a car obebo bibia no waka ni nabom ana waji bia Mr. Obin $5,000 for a 40-footer container. Enti under normal circumstances beduru anoma they no say Mr. Obede the bill of lading akose opanyi me nema na bedu mon fa ma me na me go tua ban eto na me fa me nema nko Ghana no ente saa enti obejo local administrative charges say ne rep na wo ha no adwuma na wo ye no oboa
ne rep ne adwuma be
say enema ne beduru a o say ohwe ma yi nema ensam ne do so but emre ni so enti shippers authority on so
ba mo sumo jeja mo
dabi de tie ni say
dabi
hwe omai busa doc se nema iba na se wan kotua on san kan
about that ba mo sumo da omai na se mo da
since 2002
how do we get a solution because
since 2002 ya da che
ugusu anamo anamo na utu no wa hu se yesisi wadwuma egu usu tu sa anamo so obi enti o ye ne me kama how do we do it what that
minister na so sorry no ministers na omo so sorry no omo fi
omai doctor ya what because mo nyina kasa na mo kasa sa na unya response we unya response now the
but
Santa's home team is
is it because say most charges
my doctor we are the advice you be make advice in pay what that because the anamon bia utu bia no who say yes who say until asana mona say yes utu is that how we run a business
yeah your service fee service crow render
doc wrap up my
Abuja for
okay doctor
me frustrations are you na you
it's too much
you justified there o man na work ama me kra me hu asama minka ba munim say ya yesa effort to bia sa shipping line issues ya mu trade transport minister
disrespect and impunity
ama shippers authority yako economic management team akase cost component of shipping lines no too high in Ghana. That of Togo 1%, and that of Ghana no 5%. That shipping line component of cost in their clearing. Iti yako about economic management team and wamukasi emra shippers authority and your friends a committee ɛkɔ etutu kwan ɛkɔ Senegal ɛkɔ Togo kɔ bia yɛkɔ ye bia no yehu sɛ shipping line cost na ɛwɔ Ghana no nneɛma no bebree hɔ ma ɛyɛ illegal deɛ wɔn charge wɔ other ports no wɔn charge wɔ ha ɛne ayɛ committee report ɛne yɛde ama transport minister sɛ nnɛ ɛna yɛbɛ ka ho asɛm a menim ɛne nti that's for your information but yɛpɛ sɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa hu sɛ nneɛma boɔ kɔ soro a ɛnyɛ adwadifoɔ ɔn sɛ edu mmerɛ bi no sɛ nneɛma boɔ kɔ soro na bi a yɛbire mu aban a na ɔde n'ani bere abɛso adwadifoɔ so military government no ɛyɛ ɛburo Ghanafoɔ ɛyɛ sɛ mo kaya a yɛfrɛ kalabule profiteering people ɛne ɛyi holders ɛne ho nkeka ho so many things obi a ɔbɛte biribi sɛ biara no ɔntum na ɛnyɛ adwadifoɔ ɛna amena basa na overtaxation any extortive cost of doing business no ɛna amena basa ɛnura due ya me kɔtɔ aduro metɔ vitamin E ɛna metɔ pressure aduro bi yɛfrɛ no explore ɛna metɔ cholesterol aduro bi cholesterol 780 cedis bitina wɔ hɔ no ɔmo de bɔ no mu amnam sɛ obi a ɔyɛ adwuma aban adwuma a yɛtua ne 4,500 ana yɛtua ne 2,000 so ɔtɔ saa aduro wɔ yi
700 ɛno ano no
saa wei no na mepɛ sɛ aban tie sɛ ɛba saa no a yɛkum Ghanafoɔ mpɔmuden sɛ yɛkum Ghanafoɔ mpɔmuden a na sɛ yɛahoɔden a yɛde ɛbɛ produce no ɛwɔ hen wɔn nso pɛ sɛ yɛ increase productivity yɛka exchange rate akɔsoro interest rate akɔsoro cost of clearing akɔsoro sɛ meyi nneɛma ɛwɔ tamaport sɛ siaa na now wohwɛ duty rate na yɛde ama yɛn na ɛyɛ between 20% and 35%. That of 20% no accumulate yɛde all other taxes na egu ano kawa ɛbɛdu 55%, and that of 35% no also accumulates to 65%. Eniti sɛ me yɛdwadini ɛna makɔfa me nneɛma na memfa ne sɛ bɛde $100,000 ɛna ɛkɔfa saa nneɛma na sɛ mebetua duty between $55,000 and $65,000. And this are our maybe we are see for now, baby. Your cost of doing business, no, extorsively high. And it is woman a boy cost rosa. What could find or strap up for crass or medija? Now, yea, na, yes, a man for yet say your bonnet, yes, say your integrity, yes, say your yamesom. Because when you debate me, I could for $55,000, I could to duty. No, yeah, the Asabe Kase, yeah, under declaration, and no get it is who try to catch a matotovia. Now, you Nambia. The Atosubienu VAT said the Yasha VAT as you say, no, a kuma jadi. They said 24 bread. Now, a consumption tax. So, consumption tax, no, as a customer now or beton. And no, as I was J. A VAT. Near the VAT is this no buy, you know. Yanfa composing be a man with yan cassette or biano, we are gonna need be our tardia. That's why VAT or punishment. And the customers no, betradia, woman VAT, one ye. And I said, yes, as you share VAT, you know, yeah, I will run me and sack. One more, ya one more, woman VAT no be cry. Ewo edwane so because yeso omo threshold no ewo mo sales omo ye na 200,000 na yewo wo mo mutua 4% eye flat rate and yewo wo mo mutua 22% di na wo dwa ba akoso ko UK ko hwe se yewo VAT ahoro miensa ye ni president wo anywhere in the world say tax awodi aba no enye uniform ebi ni ho ye technocrats no should learn your government should listen. Say a two bako na eya ahoro miensa e wo dwa baako so a yi fakuo ni na no e wo bro no baako so eti de wo beto no so e wo discretion say media me bana charge me a me ko the so called one na mo say ono de mo ntua bi odwane so no na e de age say na wo wi a wasan e di nipa akotena nipa na wono register no so say won charge etu ono omo kanshi wo mo kantamanto wo mo adum ene ayi nyina no wo mo abosome so a customers na anye wo mo VAT ninti no no mo abo mo tirim no mo akotu ase 500 wo mo akotu 1000 but I didn't consumption sat besre aban se animanim ye no se media budget ye be kura de di be hye mu a ye ma VAT system no enye uniform but we need the ya tete kwa be who taxi bia na be patcho ma minye sia be who taxi bia na enye uniform near what tax ya kase VAT a near what 22% ya 4% near what omo muntu abi kura be who be there anywhere in the world na afa ye nuan mo e Kumase no wo madwade egu Kumase fo eyi niam te se de ye ne won kran ye yi niam ye yi ne wo port he ya tema port he ya ebinim kran so na di free Lagos ne Togo ba eno so nam the eastern corridor eba na we yi niam wo port na we one northern sector ma me nka Kumase fo nkwa ye nuan mo osunyane ene tamale because omo for the same route woman anyama no bedu no say barriers custom barriers e wo ho no wo munyi you know custom administration na wo port ya eni nti vindicate yeah it vindicates or customs itself say wo mo aduma wo mo ye no port no ene da etosini adenti no watua wo duty awie na wo kɔ ekurofufo so ye na ye oman baako na wudu hon ma no ye twitter stop home yensa na wudu Kumase ayi hon ma abo ayi amagajan se hon a ya say union maguo ebi hon ma floaters na e breaki eno Kumase fo ani sunyane fo ye nuan ma wotro no wo mo bre enti mesra aban ese animanim ya omo stop sa exercise no na me ko wia na me ka benchmark values na abai doctor we ye fro doctor mo na mo tell mo ko benchmark we me nya bio mani ye mo sa ba beka wo na wa ya me benchmark me na me ba ni free wo na wa ya me topa ya ko benchmark ho ya nya ma benchmark ba ya na me ye and we call Council of State. Yes, good. And one the benchmark in my okay. Vice, one year ago. Ajima Minasi. There be me more review. Was more that. Eti. Nakabika get out. One idea. One idea. But that's a bread. There don't be asking give for the buy. Omade da. Kasa. Mene akwasi Ethiopia. Bye bye.